That man, that young man, I forgive him.
Girl, please. Even a 5-year-old could act better than that. Erica had everyone thinking she was heartbroken, crying over Charlie's death like it tore her apart. But now people are saying she might have known exactly what was coming.
Nobody can tell me that this is a grieving widow. Like, this woman's husband was publicly assassinated, 3 weeks ago, and she's already sitting down with a smile to host his podcast? Girl didn't even wait a month. I don't even know if they buried the guy yet. Holy.
Word on the street is that Erica wasn't just aware of Charlie being taken out. She may have actually helped make it happen. Can you imagine? Candace Owens has been calling this whole thing out since day one, saying Charlie was targeted by powerful billionaires after he refused to play their game. At first, everyone thought Candace was just running her mouth out of anger, but now it's looking like she might have been right all along. Erica being tied to something this dark is shocking, especially since Charlie was literally her husband. But baby, the walls are closing in fast, and the rumors say she could be cuffed any day now. When Charlie was taken out, the FBI wasted no time dropping footage of a mysterious person of interest. That person turned out to be Tyler Robinson, but not everyone's buying the official story. Some folks swear he's being framed, saying the setup runs deep. Still, the FBI claims they've got DNA proof. His fingerprints and samples reportedly found on the rifle's trigger and other gear left on the rooftop where he was supposedly hiding out. And get this! Reports say Tyler's own parents turned him in after spotting his face in those grainy FBI photos. That twist right there has everyone gasping. Nothing about this case adds up, and people are starting to wonder who's really pulling the strings behind the scenes. Most of Charlie's supporters were relieved when the case finally got an update, but not Candace Owens. She wasn't celebrating at all. Candace used to be tight with Charlie, working closely by his side, and according to her, this whole Tyler Robinson situation is just a distraction. She says Tyler's nothing but a minor piece in a much bigger game. Candace went off, accusing billionaire Bill Ackman of leading a private meeting to pressure Charlie into changing his stance on Israel. She claimed that once they realized Charlie wouldn't bend to their agenda, things got ugly fast. Threats, blackmail, and intimidation behind closed doors. Candace insists Charlie's death wasn't random at all, and that powerful people wanted him silenced for refusing to play along. But that's not all. People have also been giving Charlie's wife, Erica, some serious side-eye ever since he passed. From the start, something about her behavior just felt off. The biggest red flag? Right after Candace questioned the inconsistencies surrounding Charlie's death on her show, Erica straight up removed her from the guest list for Charlie's memorial. Who does that? Most grieving wives would want answers, maybe even push for an investigation, but not Erica. Instead of thanking Candace for digging deeper, she basically punished her for asking the hard questions. That move alone had fans whispering that maybe, just maybe, Erica didn't want the truth coming out. And if that's the case, what exactly is she hiding? Erica didn't even take a breath before moving on after Charlie's death. People were stunned. She went up on that stage with her practiced tears and gave a speech about how she forgave him. But the whole thing felt off. The tone, the delivery, it was cold, rehearsed, and completely emotionless. Folks watching couldn't believe how fake it all sounded. "My husband Charlie," she said, like she was reading straight from a script. And let's not ignore the most awkward part of the night. Erica being all cozy with Donald Trump right there at the memorial. Hugging him, leaning in close, whispering like it was some private moment. It was beyond strange, and everyone watching could feel that something wasn't adding up. Candace might have been banned from that memorial, but that didn't stop her one bit. She had a whole lot to say afterward, and she didn't hold back. She dragged Erica's so-called performance, calling it staged and heartless. Candace slammed her for not even demanding a deeper investigation into Charlie's death, especially when the whole situation is dripping with suspicious details. Then she dropped the real bomb. Candace said Erica only kicked her out to keep the billionaire donors happy. The same billionaires Candace swears had a hand in taking Charlie out. If that's true, then this whole memorial was nothing but a cover-up in plain sight. Candace didn't back down, not even a little. If anything, all the drama only made her hungrier to expose the truth. She blew up the internet recently after dropping a fiery Instagram story calling out both the FBI and Erica by name. In that post, she claims she's sitting on solid proof that Tyler Robinson had nothing to do with Charlie's death. According to Candace, those blurry rooftop photos the FBI released, totally fake. She swears the images were edited to frame him and cover up the real culprits. But that wasn't all. Candace went even deeper. She said the entire story about Tyler's parents recognizing him in the footage and turning him in was a complete fabrication. According to her, it was a made-up tale pushed by the media to make the case look clean and simple. And if you've been watching the headlines, you've probably seen that new official narrative being pushed, that Tyler supposedly had a history of self-harming thoughts before committing the act. Candace called that out too, saying Tyler has told police he's innocent and swore he's never even stepped foot on the UVU campus where everything supposedly went down. Even Tyler's own family backed that up, saying they never told police anything like that. They claimed they have no clue where the media got the whole "his parents recognized him and reported him" story from. Candace said she had to drop this news fast because it felt urgent, like something dark was brewing. She ended her post by saying, "I hope I've earned the trust of enough people to believe me when I say I've verified this information, but I can't reveal my source." Then she hit everyone with a line that broke the internet. Tyler Robinson is not who they said he is. The entire story pushed about him in the media, completely fictional, she said, just like many other parts of this twisted case. Right after Candace dropped that bomb online, the internet exploded. Comments, reactions, and chaos everywhere. People started digging, comparing news clips, analyzing every frame of those so-called FBI photos, and something wild happened. A lot of folks noticed strange inconsistencies. The lighting didn't match, the shadows were off, and some even claimed that the figure in the image wasn't Tyler at all. Suddenly, #JusticeForTyler started trending, and everyone wanted to know, if Tyler's innocent, then who's being protected? Meanwhile, Erica stayed suspiciously quiet. No statements, no interviews, nothing. Just her posting random selfies and quotes about healing and moving forward. That silence hit different, especially while Candace was out here calling out billionaires, the FBI, and half of Washington by name. People started flooding Erica's comments asking, "Why aren't you defending your husband?" Or, "What are you hiding, girl?" Then, to make it even messier, a leaked message thread surfaced online showing what looked like Erica chatting with one of Charlie's old business partners just days before his death. In those alleged texts, she mentioned that Charlie was acting paranoid and might be planning to expose something big. Nobody knows if the messages are real or doctored, but it was enough to keep the internet on fire. Candace didn't waste a second. She reposted the screenshots on her story with the caption, "And they called me crazy?" That one post sent everything spiraling. News outlets picked it up, podcasts dissected every line, and people started questioning whether Erica's mourning was just another performance. Insiders close to the investigation claim new evidence might be surfacing, stuff that could completely change the direction of the case. But at this point, everyone's too deep in theories, conspiracies, and finger-pointing to know what's real anymore. Still, one thing's for sure. Whatever happened to Charlie, it's bigger than anyone imagined. And if Candace really has more receipts like she claims, then Erica, the FBI, and a few billionaires might be in for one explosive reckoning real soon. Things took an even crazier turn when a new clip started circulating online. A secret audio recording that allegedly captured Erica arguing with someone just a week before Charlie's death. In the clip, a woman's voice said to be Erica's could be heard saying, "He's losing control, and if he talks, we all go down."
For nefarious behavior. But you want to know what I do know? A lot of people, they delete a lot of stuff that's in their Discords. And not only that, stuff can be planted in to people's Discord. So, it's, what, this look? I don't know if that's the look of regret. I don't know. You know what it looks like to me?
The internet went wild. Some people claimed the voice was undeniably hers, while others said it could have been an AI deepfake. Either way, the timing couldn't have been worse for Erica. Candace jumped on it instantly. She posted a reaction saying, "I told y'all!" They're trying to erase the truth before it reaches the public. Within hours, her post racked up millions of views, and everyone was demanding the FBI release the full call logs from Erica's phone. But guess what? Those records mysteriously vanished from the system. Now people are saying the files were intentionally deleted to protect certain names with serious political and financial power. Meanwhile, Erica's PR team tried to control the firestorm by issuing a short statement claiming the recording was completely fabricated. But that only made things worse. The public wasn't buying it, and social media turned into a digital battlefield. Team Candace versus Team Erica. One side shouting cover-up, and the other insisting this was just another conspiracy theory gone too far. Adding more fuel, an anonymous account, supposedly a whistleblower, leaked what looked like internal FBI memos, suggesting the Bureau had been warned about threats to Charlie weeks before his death, but failed to act. If those documents are real, that means someone inside dropped the ball or purposely looked the other way. By this point, people didn't know what to believe anymore, but one thing was clear. Too many coincidences, too many secrets, and way too many missing pieces. And while Erica kept smiling online like nothing was wrong, Candace hinted that she had one last piece of evidence that would blow everything wide open. Candace doubled down, calling the entire Tyler confession story a complete lie. She said the claim that his father turned him in after some emotional confession is pure fiction. According to her, Tyler Robinson is still standing firm on his innocence and swears he's never even stepped foot on the UVU campus. Not once. She pointed out that there isn't a single real photo or clear video proving otherwise, which is exactly why all the public ever saw was that one blurry image that his family insists isn't even him. Candace went on to make something crystal clear. Tyler has never shown any self-harming tendencies, and the government's entire narrative about him spiraling out of control is straight up false. She even said that the feds are lying about everything except for one fact, that the weapon was legally registered in Tyler's name. But according to her, that doesn't prove he pulled the trigger. She also claimed that Tyler didn't author those Discord messages floating around online, saying they were part of a smear campaign to make him look guilty. Candace repeated that he's never been on that campus, though she hinted that he may have been near it on the day in question. But that part, she said, would be confirmed later. Then she dropped another bomb, saying the whole Tyler Robinson suicide narrative and the story about his dad heroically turning him in was nothing more than a federal concoction made to cover up the truth. And if that wasn't enough drama, singer Jaguar Wright jumped into the mix, backing Candace up completely. She claimed the feds were using Tyler as a scapegoat to protect the real players, Erica and those powerful billionaires Candace has been naming all along. Now the public's split again. Half think Candace and Jaguar are blowing the lid off a massive cover-up, while the other half thinks they've just thrown gasoline on a fire that's already out of control. Jaguar didn't stop at calling out the feds. She went full throttle and pointed her finger straight at Erica. She claimed Erica wasn't just some innocent widow, but allegedly a member of a foreign intelligence agency. According to Jaguar, Erica was planted in Charlie's life years ago to gain his trust, gather personal information, and eventually help take him out when the moment was right. That claim alone sent shockwaves through social media. People couldn't believe what they were hearing, and honestly, the more people looked at the official story, the less sense it made. Folks started asking how Tyler could have just strolled across a college campus carrying an entire rifle without anyone noticing. Like, seriously? How's that supposed to work? Students, cameras, security, someone would have seen something. But no one did, and that's why people keep saying, the math ain't mathing. Then the internet detectives came out in full force. Comment sections were packed with theories and screenshots. One person claimed Erica Kirk is in the Epstein files as a recruiter. She had Charlie taken out to keep him quiet. Another said, "You'll never convince me Erica's not part of some secret ring. Her so-called charity work with orphanages, her ties to the Tate brothers, Trump, and Epstein, it's all connected." People are convinced there's a dark web of money, politics, and power behind Charlie's death. And Erica might be right in the middle of it. Her connections, her silence, her sudden wealth after his death, it's all looking suspicious. So now the real question everyone's asking is this: Will Erica finally be investigated, or will her powerful friends keep her protected? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this story is getting wilder by the minute. And trust me, the next revelation might just blow everything wide open.